All right. So for Schlong today, I showed you this clip and you were like, I don't understand anything that person said. It was this woman talking about colonizing consciousness. You remember?
Yeah.
We're going to play that for you and see if anybody else can understand it. But before we get to it, because what she is saying is so freaking bananas. And she's relating it to like the Israel-Gaza war. And so we're going to play a couple clips ahead of it just to give some context. And first, there is a guy, I'm not sure who this is actually, but he is telling the truth when it comes to the Gaza tunnels. Because if you think about it, the Palestinians government, which is Hamas, does not have any safety for their people that they allow those people to go in. So when you think of the miles and miles and miles and miles and miles of tunnels, no Palestinian civilian is allowed into them. So when they're all crying about you're hitting civilian targets, they could easily fit the entire Gazan population in the tunnels underground.
Right.
But do they? No, they do not. And here is this fellow to explain that perfectly.
Roughly, or were, 300 miles of tunnels or something in Gaza.
300 miles.
During the Blitz and in Ukraine, the public takes refuge underground in the tubes or wherever. Every single one of the 2.2 million citizens of Gaza could fit in those tunnels underground. Not a single one of them has been admitted into those tunnels. There's not a single shelter built for civilians in the entirety of Gaza. That alone should be so obvious to the media that it should inform the way in which it reports it. Sadly, not.
Sadly not.
Yeah, they don't. Isn't that crazy?
300
miles. And that's where all the money has gone too.
Mm-hmm.
So you look at like pictures of Gaza and what a complete crap hole it is. It's because they've built all these 300 miles of underground stuff. That's where, and think we've helped pay for that.
Oh my God.
Like our tax money has gone to pay for that, you guys,
Oh my God.
which is disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's that, right? So just keep that in mind. And then within our own country, at our own universities, from people who were likely born here, but who have somehow been sucked up in the Islamic radical faith, we have people saying this.
America is the cancer. America, the American government, secularism, democracy, capitalism, these are cancers that have spread their illness all over the world. In America and in the Middle East. In America over here, people have the freedom to, again, like I said before, commit zina, do all fahisha, but when you speak up, it's a problem. Non-Muslims are tired of this cancer. They're tired of the American government. They're tired of democracy. They want to see a new way of life. And as Muslims, we have to understand that we have that new way of life. Because Islam is a just religion that has come to be implemented upon society.
This is the thing. I mean, a lot of these, they want the long game. They've been playing the long game and they want to come here and then they want to implement Sharia law.
And they're saying it.
They're saying it out loud. And it's like, why isn't the FBI following these people? Instead, they're too busy like going after moms going to school board meetings, conservative moms going to school board meetings. I mean, and grandmas on J6. It's like, I look at this and I think, okay, this is an actual threat.
Yeah, that's a legit threat. And it's what's
threat.
happening in the UK. Like the UK is literally being overrun. There are no-go areas for UK police. They cannot go there. And the law of the land is not followed by those no-go communities because they're all about the Sharia.
Right.
And it's working.
Right.
They're doing this in countries that are supposed to be democracies.
Yeah, as evidenced by college kids who fall for this shit.
God,
they all think it's great. When you come to our country and then you call it a cancer, that's a problem.
Yeah, and then think back to Jared Bernstein saying, "Oh, we just want to create a welcome mat for the people that want to be assimilate into our culture." They don't want to assimilate.
There's no assimilation. That it's supposed to be a melting pot. You're supposed to melt. These people aren't melting.
No,
that's not melting. That's saying that our country is a cancer and it needs to be destroyed. They're trying to destroy it from within.
They're setting the pot on fire.
Right. And it's the long game. They're happy to do it. They're happy to be here and they're happy to wait until they can do it at the most opportune time, which, I mean, it's just a matter of time, you guys, until the next hit happens. We're just waiting. right?
Yeah. You know who doesn't suck though? And that is our friends at Birch Gold. I didn't realize this, but they are, you know, that Trustpilot website where like people review everything?
Yes.
Companies. It's kind of like Yelp, only it's a little different because it's just how trustworthy is this company. They are like rated really, 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 really high at Trustpilot, and they are AAA rated with the Better Business Bureau. This is, we only talk about and promote companies that we actually believe in. Birch Gold is one of those companies, and I think the reason why is just because they're so freaking good at the education part, right? I mean, that's
for sure. Yeah.
That's
Because I
the
mean,
best thing.
I don't know anything about finances or anything about I don't know. Yeah. I need somebody to teach me
And
all
then
the
they give
things.
you the information for free without obligating you to anything. So you just get like this free education, and it's so easy. All you have to do is text the word chicks to 989898. They're just going to send you information, and then you can look at that information, read it. You'll understand it because I did, and I don't understand financial information. You'll understand it, and then you'll decide, is this something that I want to help diversify my financial portfolio? Because now's a great time to do that.
Yeah.
Considering everybody's predicting another market crash. So protect yourself, protect your current investments, protect your retirement, and think about adding gold or other precious metals. Text the word chicks to 989898. Okay, so getting to the reason that this is our schlong today. We saw this clip and we were just like mystified by how easily these psychopaths spew these new age weird words that they've created that mean nothing, but like also mean everything to them.
Yeah.
You guys, it is psychotic. These people sound psychotic. Listen to this.
I've said this before and I'll say it again. When I'm around people who are not decolonizing and who are saying this is complicated and both sidesing and still embodying colonizer consciousness, I feel like and that's what happened to me yesterday. I was so gaslit. So I reach out to you and to my 3 friends here that are pro-Palestine, and remember my pro-Palestine family who want liberation for all. And I slowly heal, just as the feminine has been killed under colonizer consciousness. And the only way for her, the earth, for the children, for life, for the mother to survive is if we decolonize and re-indigenize. But yeah, people who embody the oppressor are oppressive, and people who stand for liberation for all are liberating. And I am recovering from being around colonizer consciousness. Free Palestine.
Recovering. She needs a day, you guys. She needs a day. What do you want to bet she doesn't have a job, or she's on some sort of disability from her decolonizing sickness?
Oh my God, you guys, that is freaking mental.
Yeah, she's completely mental. You know what the cure for that is to just go to Palestine.
We will help.
Yeah, like I think we could all crowdfund and send her there. Don't you guys think? We would do that pretty quickly, I think, as a community.
I feel like we could come together for that.
Totally. I mean,
let's
we will
re-indigenize her to Gaza.
Just go, lady. Go, you crazy hag.